Hello everyone, it's Joseph Zabrowski. I had told you in my last video on Karatbars International that I was going to give you another video which will provide more detail. And I've decided to make this video into two videos because there is a lot of detail. There's so much information. Some actual items that I did not even share with you in the previous video will be shared here. So let's just get started. And probably around 30 minutes for this, or pretty close to it. So first off, the company that we're talking about is Karatbars, and Karatbars International is its name. It's a real company, has its own building. You're seeing the building right here, and let's see here, one second. So now Karatbars International, it provides you an entire financial ecosystem to help you build, preserve, and expand your wealth, which is, I gave you a glimpse of that in the first video. So, basically, just like any other business, you build this business through your work. The beautiful thing is that it is a real business. It's not like a fly-by-night business, like there are so many online. Okay, you with this business, you can really preserve your financial life through the power of gold, and you can expand that financial life of yours through both your work and through the gold that you bring in, and also the cryptocurrency, which is the new added element to Karatbars. So this is day one in terms of the whole cryptocurrency side of things. It's kind of like we have a new company and ecosystem that allows you to leverage the old and new forms of currency. So, when you talk about gold and cryptocurrency coming together in union, you're talking about the best of both worlds. Old gold, which preserves wealth, and new digital assets, which allow you to leverage present-day cryptocurrency, and it's all in one place. Thus, it's all in one coin. Okay, so that's why we call it the Great Wealth Transfer, because we're taking the classic and the new, bringing it together. And because there's no other coin like this, we believe it will be a transfer of wealth. So you can start building gold bullion and digital assets today. Now we have one coin that I told you that has already gone to market, and that's the KBC coin. We have another one that's presently a token going to market September, called KCB. The KBC is 3 cents a coin presently. The KCB, the tokens are selling for 14 cents. Okay, so now we do not buy or sell products. That's our mindset here, but we exchange. Like, for example, one of the things that I did when I started this business, instead of letting my gold and silver sit where it's been sitting for years, I thought, my Lord, if I just I transfer that gold and silver over to this platform where I can actually make it grow in a much bigger way. I mean, the whole idea of gold, if you're not aware of it, is that gold is an insurance policy for your income. And I'm going to prove that to you as we move through these slides. That's the biggest factor with gold. It's like an insurance policy. Like typically when economies go good or bad, gold is always retaining its value. And so you hold on to that gold, especially in a bad economy that's moving downward. Gold will typically, it will retain its value or go upward. So you have gold to preserve your wealth. And we're going from an unstable and devaluing fiat currency, debt-based currency, which is really what it is, to a more stable and appreciating asset classes. So stable because of the solid power of real assets such as gold, appreciating because of gold growing in turbulent times, and at the same time having a handle on the new cryptocurrency world, thus leveraging it. So I told you some of these things in the previous video, but basically the Gold Standard Bank was established in 2011 in Stuttgart, Germany, with more than 500,000 members worldwide over the course of 8 years or so. We're doing business in 120 countries worldwide. Karatcoin Bank is a fully licensed crypto bank, I should say. It's in Miami, Florida. Um, um, Karatcoin Bank. We also have a Karatcoin Bank in Hong Kong. We have an office in Hong Kong, I should say. We have a Karatpay payment system, which I told you about in the other video. As the office is in Singapore. We have customer support in Germany, Dubai, and Slovenia. We have IT offices in Bangladesh. We have 100 million euros in revenue in our first 7 years through the sale of gold. That's been the main focus. We're the #1 company in the world in sale of gold in small increments. 2018, Wave 2 started, and it marks the beginning of our digital era. So we've made the transition from the old school gold to the new school cryptocurrency. Thus, we've retained the classic foundation with the modern faceplate of cryptocurrency in such a way where one supports the other. So now the main man behind all of this, and this is really important, as I was saying previously, you always, especially in this online world, you have to choose a company, you guys, where the owner and the CEO show their face. If they're not showing their face, don't even run away from it. Okay, don't even get close to it, because the chances are very likely that you're going to be scammed. There's a reason they're not showing their face. Our CEO, Harold Zeiss, shows his face, and he has from the very beginning. I actually talked to his partner here in the U.S., Cheryl Ann. I talked to her on the phone for an hour and a half. It was a great call because I learned a lot, and I gained a lot of confidence in the company in doing so. She's like this Southern lady, and he's like this stoic German guy on the outside, but I've been told that he's just like a little boy on the inside. And you can actually see it in a lot of his speeches or interviews. He has that little boy kind of thing to him, but he's like a stoic businessman on the outside, very businesslike. He says that I promise you that Karatbars and Gold Standard Bank will continue promoting and defending the financial freedom and security of every human being independently and in a decentralized manner. That's a big word in our crypto world. Our future is unlimitedly digital. It rests on a solid foundation of pure gold, and at the same time, I should say at the same time, it rests on cryptocurrency and gold at the same time. So now Harold is a CEO and founder of Karatbars International. He's the senator of the Global Economic Network. He's a member of the Economic Council, and he's known around the world as the King of Gold. Okay. Now, why gold? We ask the question, why gold? The reason people don't accumulate gold is because, number one, they don't know why it's important to accumulate gold. Number two, because of the price. Number three, the practicality and how can I use gold today? So, our company has a platform that solves the three problems of why people don't accumulate gold. We give you a system where you can consistently and easily accumulate gold in small increments. I'm not sure if you've ever read the Bible, but one of the things that the Bible talks about in terms of making money is that the wise man, if you read Proverbs, says that he builds his wealth gradually in small increments. And that's exactly what we're saying here. So let's take a look at this. I love this slide. It's the purchasing power of the US dollar from 1913 through 2013, which is 100 years, right? So as you can see up here, $1 in 1913, that's when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913. They all met on Jekyll Island in 1910, and in 1913 they actually passed this just awful organization. It's anti-American communist central bank in America. It's a terrible organization, you guys. It is run by the swamp creatures, the very swamp that we're trying to clean out here in America. Here's a fact that a lot of people don't know. Before 1913, America balanced its budget every year before 1913. In 1913, when the Federal Reserve came into being, in that very same year, it's no coincidence that the federal income tax was instituted. So think about this for a second. In 1913, when America had none of this money, these tax dollars coming in through the income taxes, they were able to balance their budget every year, with the exception of various wars where they had to, they weren't able to balance their budgets right after wars. But now that they have billions of dollars more coming in every year through the income tax, America has never balanced its budget from 1913 to present. That's not a coincidence, because this was the taking over of our country in a very big way. And that's why gold is so important, because during the taking over of our country, the dollar just plummeted. And that's why you see this devalued dollar moving downward, because the reason that happened is because we moved from, well, at that point in time, when the currency came into being, it was gold based. It was silver and gold based, but presently it is no longer silver and gold based, and that's why it's just gone down to this low level right now. But through this passage of time in 1933, our country actually went bankrupt, and FDR made an executive order and made it illegal to hold gold coin, bullion, or certificates. Thus, he made a public announcement that every American had to return their gold and silver to their nearest Federal Reserve Bank. Okay. Now, obviously, a lot of people didn't do that. Okay, but that was a law that was created because America was bankrupt. The reason we went bankrupt is because we went from this great system that we had before 1913 to this, to this new system which destroyed our country. Look what happened from 19 to boom, straight downward. Then we kind of came back up, and there was income privatization back then. A lot of people had their own. They were holding their own money, and the Federal Reserve didn't like that, and they had instituted various programs to stop that. In the beginning of the Federal Reserve Act, when it was formed, they had all kinds of nice selling qualities, and then from that point in 1913 to present, they've gotten rid of all of those great selling points of the Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve is a privately owned corporation. It's a for-profit company. Okay, you got to ask yourself, why would a for-profit company be able to have control of the money system in America? That shows you the illegality of the entire system right there. And so the broader stroke here, the point that's being made is that gold is extremely important in a country where you have this communist central bank money system in charge. Now, in 1944, America went bankrupt once again. Bretton Woods established the USD as the world's reserve currency, and we just kept going downward. In 1971, Nixon closes the gold window, end of Bretton Woods, beginning of the modern-day fiat currency system, where gold, the fiat currency no longer is backed by gold or silver. That's constitutional, by the way. All coin in America is supposed to be backed by, actually, according to our Constitution, gold and silver are the mode of currency in America. So when they took the gold and silver out of our dollars, out of our fiat currency, out of our dollars, then we were literally going against our very Constitution. And as a result, today, that what was you could buy for $1, it has the value of 5 cents now. Okay, so to understand why gold, we have to get to the root of the problem. I explained some of that just now, but basically, a $20 bill used to be able to buy you in 1998 a whole basket full of groceries. In 2005, it bought about half of that amount, and now or I shouldn't say now, but in 2014, it bought like 1/4, if that, 1/5 the amount of what it did in 1998. Okay, inflation is the prices of goods and services go up and the value of the money decreases. Inflation, whether you know it or not, think of a big kettle of soup, okay? And in the kettle of soup, it has a very rich taste, a great taste. Well, inflation is like adding water to that kettle of soup, and you're watering down the soup. And that kettle of soup, when it had a rich taste, that was the value of your money. As you add more water into the kettle of soup, as the taste gets more bland and generic, the value of your dollar goes down as well. So that's what inflation is. They just keep adding fiat currency. Fiat currency are these bills that they just print every day and has no gold or silver behind it. It's just a printing press that prints out fiat currency, and they just keep throwing it into the economy. And what happens when they do that? The value of your dollar goes down, right? The people who get that currency when it's first printed, such as the government, they get the full value of that currency. But once it circulates through the economy, you're getting less value of that currency. The value of that currency goes down. So now this is a really good way to understand this. In 1920, and usually when people see this, they typically do get it. Okay, in 1920, 1 kilogram of gold could buy you a Model T, which was worth about $645. Today, a $40,000 SUV, you could, for that same 1 kilogram of gold, you could buy that $40,000 SUV. Okay, in other words, the value of gold has not changed, but the value of products have changed because of this ridiculous economy, this illegal economy that we're living in. So the price stability in an economy means that the general price level in an economy does not change much over time. Okay, gold is a hedge. I repeat, gold is a hedge against inflation. All right. So as a result, our system allows you to buy gold in increments, 1, 2.5, and 5 gram bars, which come from an accredited refinery. Each bar is traced back to via a code from the accredited refinery. We've never had one complaint regarding our gold like our competition. We are solid on this, you guys. We have just an immaculate reputation relative to the purity of our gold, and these are the different ways that we hold it. These little gold bars and these cards. We also have currency as well. I'm getting to that. So you can register your free gold savings account today, become an affiliate at Karatbars, become a customer, acquire, manage, store, and ship your gold from your laptop, PC, or any mobile device in over 120 countries. In other words, this is our ecosystem. This is the epicenter of our ecosystem. It is the gold economy where you can actually, trade and manage your purchasing through our ecosystem. So this is what some of our cash gold looks like. They're beautiful bills. They have actually a nugget of gold in them. And so our newest currency is cash gold. The bars are embedded in a beautiful note. They allow you to get gold into the hands of everyone on our planet. 0.1 gram costs as little as $5. So you can start accumulating this cash gold for as little as $5. It fuels our money system, allows us to easily move our money around through our Karatpay program. So this is the essence of our ecosystem. So imagine the future, Karat Gold. Imagine the future for a moment if you would like. Have a look at the companies like Visa, American Express, MasterCard, PayPal, as well as Apple Pay. And now imagine your possibilities within our gold-backed payment system. More than $3 trillion per transaction per day, or excuse me, $3 trillion in transactions per day through this present system with Visa, American Express, MasterCard, PayPal, etc. Okay, so in our Karat Gold Corporation, it was founded in Singapore in 2015, and it is primarily responsible for the creation and distribution of cash gold, which was developed in collaboration with Karatbars International. So we have our own payment system backed by gold where you can exchange with gold. Okay, so the market potential is huge, and that's why we've mentioned here that this is a $3 trillion transaction economy per day. I repeat, per day, you guys. And keep in mind, we're going to be bringing in all the other elements here with our coins. As I talk about these different elements of our ecosystem, they all lend to our coin being more valuable. So always keep that in mind as we move forward. So, in example, we have Karatpay, which is what I was just talking about. Karatpay is an online platform developed by Karat Gold and Karatbars International for the purpose of cash gold transactions. So you have this cash gold, and you can make all your transactions through Karatpay. Okay, so here you can buy, transfer, and pay with cash gold. You can go into this economy and do all your purchasing with the cash gold. So simply open a Karatpay account for free and send real gold through the network. paper money with real gold. What else? Sending real gold via online services. Do you see the nobility, though, of our company? It's not just a company that's offering really great products and services that has tons of people in the business, over 500,000, but the nobility of going back to the gold standard, okay? Remember, we just talked about this, okay? It was this that led us to our downfall here in America. Well, our company is wanting to reverse this, okay? And that's why, Independence Day this year is such a big deal. And I'm going to get into that, but we're trying to get back up to here. We're trying to bring the value back to gold and silver according to our Constitution. Thus, we are antithetical to the establishment system presently out there. So, and there is a great nobility in that. So now another thing that we're offering here is be a part of it. We're trying to rewrite history here. We proudly present our game-changing new technologies in Dubai. There's going to be a major meeting. The Impulse K1 phone. It's the world's first blockchain phone. I can't wait for it. I'm going to get one of those for sure. And the reason I'm going to do it is because the blockchain is decentralized. I mean, if you're not aware of it presently, people, the government can listen to our phone calls. They see our emails. They have access to all of it through the National Security Agency, which is semantically deceptive. They call everything the opposite of what it really means. That's what semantic deception is. They call it the National Security Agency when actually they're prying into our phone calls and our emails. Well, when you get a blockchain phone, on a decentralized mainnet system, guess what? They're not going to be able to listen to your phone calls. Okay, not going to be able to see your emails. Also, we're going to have the Karat Merchant. It's the first riskless trader in crypto, first fully featured crypto payment solution to the world. So the corporate event is in March. Was in March. I'm sorry. It's coming up here in March 30th, 2019, in Dubai. All right. So. Now, Wave 2, Karatbars, innovation into the new digital era, introducing the KB Universe ecosystem and our digital gold currencies, KBC and KCB, all right? Now, this is our ecosystem. This is the KB Universe. We have the Gold Standard Bank. We have the Hong Kong trading system here. We have our 2 gold mines. We have a gold mine in Guinea. We have a gold mine in Madagascar. The one in Madagascar is worth 1.2 billion, 700 tons of gold in Guinea, and we have our 2 coins here connected to our bank, and we also have everything that I just shared with you, a payment system through Karatpay. We have our own shopping network, crypto exchange called Karatbit Exchange, blockchain phone that I just shared with you, and we also have coming in 2019 our own digital stock exchange. Okay, so our ecosystem consists of a number of companies. In 2017, it was just Karatbars International. Excuse me. Now you can use this system to ensure, expand, and multiply your wealth. So the blockchain projects are based on a decentralized structure, complete and immutable book of accounts. No central authority controls the system. That's the beauty of being decentralized. Users are the ones who control the network. Each transaction is checked for accuracy, completeness, and uniqueness. Decentralized acceptance of orders up to transactions, low cost and fast transactions. Only by consensus of the network, each transaction is released. Okay. Now, the KBC coin. All right, the KBC is more than a cryptocurrency. It stands for a complete paradigm shift. Karat Gold Bank has raised over $100 million to become one of the largest ICOs in history. I repeat, I didn't share that information with you last time. Karat Gold Coin, the KBC coin, has raised over $100 million to become one of the largest ICOs in history. I tell you that because what do you think is going to happen to KCB? If it has similar results, it's a major winner, all right? Starting from July 4th, 2019, KBC coins can be exchanged for pure physical gold at the rate of 1 gram of gold for 100 KBC. Presently, KBC coins are about 3 cents a coin. That means 100 of them would be $3. Okay. On July 4th, Independence Day, we're going to be able if you're on the Karatbit exchange, and you have an account on the Karatbit exchange with KBC, you can turn that KBC into 100 KBC into 1 gram of gold, which 1 gram of gold is about $42. So in other words, that $3 can be turned into $42 starting July 4th, 2019. Now that's pretty phenomenal. That's really the best offer I've ever seen. So that's pretty soon, you guys. Join our company and be a part of it. Don't miss this, you guys. KBC is backed by gold of Fort Dauphin, a gold mine in Madagascar, having gold reserves of 1.2 billion, and the biggest mine in the world with 700 tons of gold is in Guinea. The growth outlook for the KBC is guaranteed by Gold Standard's Global Mining Network. Okay, our present KBC is on HitBTC, YoBit.net, CoinB, CoinSuper, CoinMarketCap, which is a huge exchange, and in fact, our coin is listed on 5 exchanges, 2 more coming. 4 of the 7 exchanges it's listed on are in the top 10 exchanges. Okay, and our coin is backed by gold relative to everything that I've already shared with you. Now, the Gold Standard's vision and mission is to establish the Karat Coin Bank world ecosystem, catering the needs of a fully blockchain-based and cryptocurrency-oriented banking and finance system. The first blockchain-based payment system centered around real assets. It owns Karatbit Exchange, its own cryptocurrency exchange that develops efficient improvements for our gold mines. It develops our blockchain-based Karat Bank business. Price of gold, cash gold, is lower compared to our competitors in our system. Transaction fees are lower compared to our competitors in our system. Annual fees for bank accounts and credit cards is lower compared to our competitors in our system. $100 million base capital with Karat Coin Bank, and our license alone is worth $2 billion. Okay. So the KCB, which is our second coin, KCB is the coin of Karat Coin Bank and the world's first crypto bank. Okay, I repeat, the world's first crypto bank. That's a very innovative thing to have under our belt. With blockchain, everyone can see where and how gold is stored and to which value KCB is backed by gold. Okay, KCB is represented by a real bank office in Miami, in the USA. Now, after the mainnet, that's the blockchain release on the 20th of September 2019, both KBC and KCB coins will have their own blockchain with market value protection. The single coin will be fully backed by gold and exchangeable for gold. So let me repeat that so that you understand. Be sure that you understand that this KBC and this KCB coin are going to merge into one coin on the 20th of September. Okay? So you don't want to miss that. Now, the way that it kind of works is here, from every profit the bank does, 50% will always be used to buy physical gold to secure the KBC. What I'm saying here is that as our company makes money, 50% of it is going behind our coins. The point that I'm trying to make here is that our coins are backed by money and gold. Okay, each time a Karat Coin Bank coin, KCB, is purchased, the bank deposits an amount of physical gold to back up the KBC. Okay, so that's the 2 coins. So as this coin is coming to fruition, the proceeds of it go to back the other coin. So when the bank purchases gold, the value of the KBC increases. Okay. Now, when the bank buys gold, the bank gets a fee, which increases its own value. So when the bank increases its value, the KCB being linked to the bank also increases its value. And so it's a beautiful circle here that we got going. So every time there's a transaction in our system, it increases the value of our coins over time. And that's the main thing that you have to understand from this slide. Every time there's a transaction in our ecosystem, it increases the value of our coins over time. What I'm saying to you, the undercurrent of that is that our coins increase in value as our business increases in value. Whereas there's so many ICOs and coins out there that have nothing behind them, just a hope and a dream. Our coins have real products, services, and a history of success and 500,000 members behind them. Okay, so Karatbit, since 1st of November 2018, Karatbit is established as a subsidiary of Karat Coin Bank. Okay, it will facilitate the exchange of cash gold. Okay, for fiat currencies, Karat Gold Coin, Karat Coin Bank Coin, and other cryptocurrencies. It is Karatbit Exchange is our exchange. Okay, so the digital stock exchange, Kphone, Karatbit, Karatbit Exchange, Karatpay are products that will generate transaction fees from its users. All fees will create income streams for future growth of KCB coin. Imagine the potential and future of KCB. Excuse me. So once again, 100 million base capital holds a license for a gold mine worth 1.2 billion. The Karat Coin Bank up here. Then we have the digital stock exchange, the Kphone, the crypto exchange, the shopping network, and the payment system. Okay. Now, other projects that will be set in motion. Those are the ones that I just mentioned. Also, our blockchain phone uses a satellite system. It's like having a bank in the palm of your hand. You can acquire and move funds around with it. Karatbit presently, the Karatbit Exchange, which is a subsidiary of the Karat Bank, Karat Coin Bank, is doing approximately $150,000 a day in transactions. So just want you to know that. Now we have ATMs. The Karatpay, part of the Karatpay system is the ATMs. It's a new era of payments and a complete ecosystem. The only payment solution that is fully backed by gold will always have value. That is coming soon. And the Karatbars International milestone for 2019, March 20th, 2019, we're having the pre-sale launch, the first voice-over blockchain smartphone. That's coming. That's like in 2 days. Okay. July 4th is the Gold Independence Day. That's the biggie, you guys. That's where you can get exchange 100 KBC, which presently sells for $3. You can exchange it for 1 gram of gold, which sells presently for $42. That's a 14 times your investment. September 4th, 2019, Karat Coin Bank pre-sale finish. Full featured KCB circulation started. That's the KCB pre-sale is finished. Okay. And it becomes the coin. So September 20th, 2019, mainnet release. That's our blockchain. Karatbars International starts operation on its own blockchain. October 1st, 2019, that's the hard fork with the KBC and the KCB. Okay, so that's October 1st. It's the creation of a single coin from these two great coins, backed by gold. Okay, they are gold standard coins in this new cryptocurrency world. Okay, so our goal here at Karatbars is that one of our coins will equal 1 gram of gold. That's the goal we're shooting for. And I'll have you know that Harold Zeiss, he usually hits his goals. It can take some time. And if you look at his history, and I've talked to his close friend, and the guy is relentless in getting what he wants. He doesn't quit. If there's roadblocks, he finds a way. And by the way, that is one of the reasons we're in 130 different countries, okay? The revenue in this company has built over a period of, over 8 years now. And the reason they're in so many different countries is so that they have different dimensions in their business. So that if anything were to happen, like a lawsuit, they can just operate from a different country. I mean, the guy's thinking around the clock over the last 8 years. He's considered all of the problems that could arise, because we do live in a dark world. And there are, there's groups, if you've been in any of these businesses online before, there's groups, there's companies, there's governments that like to bring these types of good businesses down, okay? And so that's why he's created layers of infrastructure throughout the world. So that like if something were to go down in America, why he's still in 129 other countries, right? So that's a great thing, and it gives you a taste of who the CEO is and how he operates. So this is a video, and I'll play this. Let's give it a roll. It pretty much summarizes everything that I just shared with the launch.
Gold has been through wars, imperial collapses, and natural disasters.
I wanted to get rid of that.
Gold has been through wars, imperial collapses, and natural disasters. Nevertheless, it has always been and will continue to be the universal equivalent. The next step into a golden success story gets started. November 2018, the official Karatbit exchange is established. December 2018, the official gold standard holding and the biggest mine in the world with 700 tons deposit of gold in Guinea to be opened. March 2019, the Gold Standard Bank in Guinea will be based. April 2019, Karatbars Digital Stock Exchange, where shares of businesses will be kryptonized for trading, and blockchain smartphone working on the voice over blockchain protocol. July 4th, 2019, the Gold Independence Day. The visionary mission of Karatbars is to return gold to people. Starting from July 4th, 2019, everyone will be able to exchange pure gold to KBC at the rate of 100 KBC to 1 gram of gold. September 2019, Karatbars International will be starting operation on its own blockchain. Mainnet will be released. October 2019, Hard Fork Day. The creation of a single coin covered by gold. Both coins, KBC and KCB, will be transferred to their own blockchain with their market value protected. A single coin will be created, backed by gold and freely exchangeable for gold. Our previous plans were perfectly completed. Karat Gold Coin ICO has successfully done. Karat Coin Bank, the licensed bank and the world's first cryptocurrency bank, has been established in Miami with $100 million share capital. Mobile app to manage the gold-covered payment system was created. Gold mine in Madagascar was providing gold reserves of 900 million euros, has bought. The first deposit of 135 kilograms of pure gold was laid down. KC Bank, Hong Kong, which trades gold bars, already has been trading with volume of 1,200 kilograms per day. All of that confirms the fact that nothing is reliable and prosperity guaranteed as gold. For the first time in the history of mankind, banks, exchanges, and gold mining companies will unite with one goal: to create the gold independence world, which will bring stability and prosperity for everyone. The next 5 years will transform our world. This is what Gold Standard guarantees. Gold Standard and Karatbars create the biggest future together.
Well, there you go, my friends. Pretty impressive, isn't it? It really is. So that is basically the first part of this presentation, and I'm going to do the second part on another day because it's just so much information to share with you. We'll be getting into master nodes. It's part of the company, and the affiliate program. We'll get into some of the details there, how much money you can make from leveraging this. Okay, so in other words, you know, all the material that I've shared with you is available to you if you want to start your own business. You can use this very material and just go through it. You can use my notes, you can use my slides. These are the company's slides. They give it to everybody. They have various other material that you can use. I've created my own material. If you're on my team, I will teach you how to become a great YouTube marketer. I have an entire course that used to cost $497 for that course. I give it to you for free. So you can learn how to become a great YouTube marketer for free. There's so much value here. There's so many options here for you to build a great business, a solid business online. And I think this is one of the best plays online. And for some of the reasons I've stated. And I'm going to show you the affiliate side of this next time. And I'll put a link below this video, a couple of links. It'll say SeriousLivingOnline.com. And if for some reason that link doesn't work, I'll have another link where you can get started. You can just sign up. I'll put my phone number there. If you have any questions, I can help you with whatever you need. I encourage you to get involved because this is a great opportunity for all the reasons just stated. And until next time, you guys, I'll be doing the part two. I hope you can digest this and really understand it. You know, when I first saw this, I watched the videos over and over until I had an understanding of what's going on. And the more I understood it, the more I got excited about it, the more I thought, you know, this is really solid. This is a lot different than most of the things I see online. So, you know, just personally, you know that I do a lot of different businesses. I just so that you know, I have businesses, passive income streams that I don't even share with people. Okay, the reason I don't share with them with people is because they're to me they're too risky to share with people. Those are just things that I'm doing on my own. I've had wins with some of those. I've had losses. But when I see something like this and I know that it's solid, then I can share it with people. Okay, but there's a lot of stuff over this year that I haven't even shared with others because it just was too risky. So this I don't look at as being risky for all the great reasons I've just stated here. So I'll have some more stuff to share with you as well. But amongst everything that I have presently, I think this is like probably without a doubt, it's one of the best. Okay. I think everything that is on my plate right now is really good. As you know, I do HempWorks, and that's a very solid company. That's just something completely different. It helps people in a huge way. This helps people in a huge way. And I also have something else that will help people in a huge way. I'll be getting into that in the days and weeks to come. Take care and God bless. Links are below, you guys.